Hey, Sorala Nation. In front of you, you see data on our chip investigation, our second day of finding how many chips it would take in a batch of 12 cookies to cover all the cookies with at least 5 chips. And this is one of my groups. They had their target number as 105 chips for the whole batch. You can see what it came out as, how successful they were. Here's another group that I had right here. They had 125 as their target, and you can see their results here. What percent of the cookies had chips? And one more group that we had is this one right here, and you can see they had 135 as their target. And this one we kept track of missing chips, but over there you can see how many of them hit the target of 100% cookies with 5 chips in each cookie. So really the reason we're looking at this data is to ask ourselves, how can we use data to inform us on our decisions in life? And this is a pretty basic business decision that you would have to make as to how many chips would you want to put on each cookie, in each batch, I'm sorry. And we noticed that our classes came up with this observation that 135 they felt was too high, because if you look down in our data down here to see what it came out as, you'll notice that most of them were way below 135 to do the job. And again, this one here, 125, this class actually said the same thing, that they might lower it a little bit. And then remember this last one here, they had 105, and they felt like they were too low. So the question still remains, where should we put that target number for chips to make the batch get every cookie to have 5 chips, and also to be sure that we don't spend too much money. By the way, if you are the first person to tell me what your idea is tomorrow, come up to me and say, Mr. Sorala, I'm answering the question from last night. I will put you on the list for a prize when the prizes come in. It's a little prize, but I think you'll be kind of happy, since you'll have the first one that anybody will have, and it will have the word Sorala Nation on it. Anyway, come tell me what your thought is on how many chips they should actually have in a batch. Talk to you tomorrow.